Guys, I'm going to show you how to do a wonderful barbecued tri-tip in my Ninja Foodi coming up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. So today we're gonna do a little comparison video. I'm gonna show you how to make an outdoor grilled, but done in the inside of the Ninja Foodi, tri-tip steak. All right, I got a nice little tri-tip. I'm gonna show you how we put a little rub on it, use liquid smoke as a binder. We're doing this because I'm doing a little experiment with my Ninja Foodi on how I can make, replicate the barbecue, smoking, searing aspect of outdoor cooking on my kettle, and then duplicate it inside using the Foodi, because a lot of the country is under a big blanket of snow right now. So this would be a good way to do this. On my Ninja Foodi, I've done a bunch of things, barbecue ribs, barbecue short ribs, Cajun chicken. I've tried to find ways to do barbecue inside using that Foodi, and it's been fun trying to learn what I can do and what I can't do. But you can see the comparison of outdoor, nice over charcoal, good grill, good flavor, and how I do it on the Foodi. And I think it's gonna be a pretty decent comparison, and I think it'll open some eyes for sure. All right, let's check out this beautiful tri-tip we got from the butcher. Got a little fat cap on there, that's all right. I don't think I'm gonna trim it off. I don't mind a little fat on my tri-tip, and it doesn't look like it's that much. Take one glove off so you can season it up. You wanna make sure you get full coverage on this, all sides. All right, finish it up with a little sweet heat. Now we get this on the grill, we're gonna put the fat side down so it protects that meat. We're gonna reverse sear it. It's good to go. All right, we're gonna let this sit, sweat for about half hour, 45 minutes, and we'll get it out on the kettle. All right, come on back. All right, guys, we're gonna get this thing ready for the Foodi. Little fat bit out of here. Let's square this off a bit. So this is about a pound and a half worth of tri-tip. All right, so let's season this up. The way we're going to make this more barbecue-y and smoke flavor, we're gonna use a little liquid smoke as the binder. So the stuff goes a long way, so just use a little bit. So we use this as the binder for the seasoning. Got a little JP Delicious rub. That's what we used on our other tri-tip that we're gonna compare this one to. Just want to pat it on and get a little of the sweet heat. And guys, I'll put a link for JP's barbecue rubs down below in the description. All right. Okay, we're gonna let this sit and sweat for about a half hour, and then we'll get it in the Ninja Foodi. All right, guys. So we got just about half of the Slow N Sear loaded up with charcoal briquettes. We got some Kingsford Blue in there. I have one piece of hickory wood right by the fire starter. This is gonna be a quick cook. Tri-tip doesn't need that long to cook, and I'm only using one piece of hickory wood in there because I don't think it needs much more than that. This bad boy on here. Got my temperature probe for the actual grill, and then we'll add this one for the meat. Okay. Get a little smoky going. We'll check on it in about half hour or so. When we get to 130, maybe 125, because we're gonna sear it up too, so don't forget that. So we'll come back and check on it in a little bit. All right, guys, we got this ready to sear. We have it on high. It's been going for a couple minutes. We're gonna add just a tad bit of little olive oil in there. We'll get our tri-tip in here. Let's mix some of that oil around a little bit. All right, so we're gonna brown up all, well, 3 sides, and then we're going to put the high rack in there, and we're gonna let the tri-tip sit on top of it, and then do the air crisp until we get about 130, 135 internal temperature, which we'll check with my Thermal Pro. All right, guys, so we seared this up, got a nice ding there bark on there. You can see on both sides here. Kind of mimic the burn kind of barbecue aspect bark on it. So we actually turned this to the lower side of the rack. We want to have it a little bit closer to the bottom here. So what we're gonna do now is close that. We're gonna air crisp. We're gonna go 10 minutes on it, and then temperature wise we're gonna go down to 300, and then after the 10 minutes we'll check on it, flip it over, check the temperature, and then we'll see where we're at from there. All right, come on back. All right, guys, that's how we're looking after about an hour in there. All right, we're about 120 on the thermometer. I'm gonna get these coals nice and fired up over here. Move them around a little bit, expose them to the oxygen. I could have lit another chimney full of coals, but like I said, we're just making this little tri-tip right here, so I didn't want to waste a bunch of coals in there. I knew I could get these all fired up and get them ready to go to sear. We're gonna put that back over. Gonna heat this up, get this surface nice and hot, and then we'll start searing this bad boy. Let's check, make sure our temperature is right. We got 127, 29, right on. So we're looking good. We're just gonna give this a quick sear over the hot coals, and then we'll get it in, let it rest for a couple minutes, and slice into this bad boy. All right, we got the surface here nice and fired up. Let's take the temperature probe out. It's a little hot. All right, let's go. Start the searing. So we're gonna do about a minute like that. We'll flip it over, do another minute on the other side. Be good to go. All right, last little bit. Get it up on this side. Get a nice bark, nice color on there. Looking pretty good. See? Not bad, not bad. All right, let's get it inside. All right, guys, we're up for the 5 minutes. Looking pretty dang good to me. Let's temp it out right in the middle. 123, 119. 133, there you go. Okay, so the edges are quite done. You know, that's how it is on a tri-tip. So we're just gonna let this rest for a little bit. We'll come on back and do a little taste test. I got another one that I did on my Weber Kettle, of course. So we're gonna do a little taste test comparison. All right, we're ready to go on these. This one is from the Foodi. See how we look inside. Nice medium in there. Not bad. Let's kick this out of the way. Looks pretty good to me. Alright. Not bad, not bad. I caramelized some onions. Obviously we got the green stuff for the thumbnail. Let's move that out of the way. Alright. Let's look at the one that we did on the kettle. Get that end off. Woo. Nice and juicy. Well, obviously the one off the kettle is a bit more juicy. I didn't let it rest as long as I let this one rest, but it looks pretty comparable. So let's take this little piece right here. I mean, not bad. There's a little bit of a smoke ring right there, but looks pretty darn good. All right, the true test. So we'll take this one, take a little bite. All right, I'm gonna try the one from the Foodi. It's good flavor, not as overdone. Not bad. Try the one from All right, the one from the kettle. You get a little bit more smoke. Obviously, you're getting a bit more smoke from the TriTip over here. But this one you can taste the smoke that I used for the binder. The seasoning worked out really well. I will prefer doing it outside on the grill. I'm a little biased towards it because I love cooking outside. I love the experience of cooking on the grill. But this took over an hour. This took 25 minutes. If you're under a blanket of snow, you can't do this. You're gonna do this. So give this one a shot. There's a link below for the Foodi. This was easier to do. You get a little bit better result for this, but this is comparable. And if you're under a blanket of snow like most of the country is right now, this ain't a bad alternative. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy this. There'll be links for both of these below. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.